coming to you from Noreen's in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Las Vegas Funny People with Mark Andrew Chicoine and Summer Sinclair. Tonight's guest is Joshua Giordano.
I know it might be surprising because I look like I haven't even hit puberty yet, but I've actually got a kid at home. She's 3, so she's at that potty training age, right? So we were at Target a little while ago, and I asked her, I'm like, hey, do you need to go pee-pee? And she looked up at me and she's like, no. But the thing is, kids are liars. And Targets conveniently have their bathroom located in the front of the store. So I'm like, I'm not going to backtrack for this. So I'm like, you know what, you're going to go right now. And she starts tantruming. She's like, no. And I'm like, no. I take her in there, I sit her down, and she's still crying at me, saying no. And I just look at her and I'm like, look, you're not going to get up till you go, because you don't get to make decisions. I do. I'm the dad. And she looked at me, and she looked over at the door, and she went, help! Help! Yeah. That was one of those moments in life where I had to realize she's smarter than me. Because as much as I wanted her to use that toilet, I also don't want to be a registered sex offender. So touche to her. Potty training's over now. Yeah, I try being a good dad. Like, I don't have any, weird sex. I don't mean that with my child. I mean, with my wife, intentionally. But, it's one of those things, I realize, I don't want a chance that, my daughter ever, walks in. Because, if you walk in on your parents, that's damaging. But if you walk in on your parents and daddy's in leather tied to the wall with a ball bat, yeah, you're definitely going to kill some people in your lifetime. Well, one thing is, I'm kind of strict with my daughter. I do, little things I don't let random people watch her. I'm very protective of her. I like to think of it when she's a teenager, she's going to be like, Dad, you never let me go out. You never let me do anything. And then I'll make her watch that movie, Taken. Yeah. And then she'll say something like, well, how often is this really happening? And I'll make her watch Taken 2 and 3. All it is I don't have the skills required to save you in that, so good luck to you. I was at work recently, and I had a man ask me out, which I was like, oh, well, I'm not gay. I was like, whatever. Things happen. So I just said to him, sir, I'm flattered, but I'm actually married. And he looked at me and he said, well, he must be a lucky man. Yeah, that's right, because apparently the idea I could be straight is utterly insane. And the thing that really bothered me about it is that he didn't even look at me and think, oh, maybe he's one of those closet gays that's repressed. He looked at me and was like, this guy's loud and proud.
Hi everyone, it's Mark Andrew Chicoine with
Summer Sinclair.
And whom are we interviewing today, Summer?
We're with Josh Giordano.
Josh, welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into comedy.
Yeah, I got into comedy because I went to Afghanistan and I came back and I was like, I don't know what to do with my life, and I thought, why don't I just struggle on stage, right?
Yeah, what were your reasons for going to Afghanistan?
The army, yeah.
Outstanding.
I didn't go there on vacation. No, that was not
That's where I would use
intention.
Yeah.
Let's go to a war zone for summer, see how it works.
So that was your choice to enlist, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was 17 and I decided to serve because, I was told to by my parents, and now I'm still there, so.
Were you happy, or did your parents make the right decision?
Oh, well, I did play a little prank on them because they're both Marines, so I decided to join the Army just so that they would be mad about it.
And who is your people that you look up to in comedy?
In comedy?
Yes.
I would definitely say Jim Gaffigan's my favorite. John Mulaney, because everyone compares me to him. Pete Holmes, I love that dude. Jerry Seinfeld, of course. The whitest people I can think of.
And where do you see yourself progressing here in comedy?
This year I've been doing a lot more shows, getting booked a lot more. I've got a handful already coming up, so just want to keep hitting that grind, trying to move up to being a solid feature and then headline someday.
Okay, you mentioned
wearing suits.
This is Mark Andrew Shaquan with Summer Sinclair. We're here to tell you.
Share, subscribe, and like.